can almost see it. That dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it.
Hi, I'm Hugh Jordan, and tonight on 60 Minutes Minus 57, the dangers of p2p file sharing and what it did to Long Ron Van Hugendong.
So, Mr. Hugendong, can you tell me what happened that night?
I don't know, I was just sitting there downloading Hannah Montana's The Climb. When it finished, I just lost all control of my computer.
I see. Were you aware of all of the dangers with this p2p file sharing programs?
No, I'm not aware of the dangers of p2p file sharing. I don't really know computers that well, and I don't concentrate on them that hard, so I really don't pay attention.
What program were you using to download the music?
I was using LimeWire. It's what all my buddies use.
Did you know that it's illegal to download music from there and from any other program you don't pay for the songs?
I did know that, but who doesn't use these programs? I know it's wrong and illegal, but I'm not the only person that does it. I can tell you one thing, I've learned my lesson.
Okay, I'm sure you have. Can you tell us exactly what happened that night?
It was just a night alone, like usual. I was eating supper and on my computer when I started downloading songs. But when Hannah Montana's The Climb finished downloading, my computer just froze. I tried to restart it, but when I did, a screen would pop up saying, "Your computer is mine." I tried everything when I finally had no choice to take it somewhere and have my computer wiped clean.
That's terrible! How did getting this thing on your computer affect your life?
Well, I work at home and calculate numbers and keep track of accounting things from local businesses. So having my computer wiped clean, I lost everything. I lost all the data I had on my computer.
You didn't put it on other disks to back it up?
Like I said, I do not know much about computers, so I didn't know what I was doing. I'm aware of the dangers now and have learned my lesson.
Okay, thank you for your time and for sharing your story with us. Coming up next, how to prevent the risks and dangers of p2p file sharing with Dr. Leroy Bumblestiff. I'm here with Dr. Leroy Bumblestiff, an information security professional who will help shed some light on dangers of p2p file sharing. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us about p2p file sharing and the dangers out there?
P2P file sharing is when a user wants to download something like music videos, software, or even pornography. But instead of doing it from the original source, they will share from multiple users. If someone has what the user wants, then downloading will come from them. When speaking of risks and dangers, it could be anything from viruses, trojans, worms, spyware, adware, keyloggers, anything really. There are so many things that could harm your computer. The problem is that we trust everyone. All a person has to do is alter those files and put a malicious program in it. From there, if someone has anything that the world shares the file from the individual who has the harmful file, they can download it from them and the harmful file will spread to the innocent victim. The consequences range, but information could be stolen or computers could become inoperable.
If these risks are out there, why do you think people do it?
Most people are unaware of the risks or either don't care, but it's fast, free, and it's convenient. I mean, someone in the world will have what you were looking for. For that reason is why I think people do this. The aggravating thing is that people don't care that it can happen to them, and the reality is that it can happen to anyone.
So if this can happen to anyone, what are some ways to prevent this?
Well, the best thing to do would be not to do it at all, but this is never going to happen. So the best thing that we can do is to use antivirus software, spyware, adware detector programs, anything like that, and just scan your computer periodically and make sure that there's nothing in there that's going to affect your computer. Some of them are free, you can get them right off the internet, and some of them you will have to pay for. Those ones are usually the better ones. But yeah, I mean, just if you're going to do it, then the best thing to do is to have some kind of antivirus software on your computer and hope that you don't get an infected file.
Dr. Bumblestiff, thank you so much for your time and expertise, and we hope now that people will be aware of dangers in P2P file sharing and take the necessary steps to guard themselves.